Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the post-qualifying press conference here at Motorland Aragon ahead of the Liquimoli Grand Prix of Teruel.
Question for Franco. I'm wondering whether you, if in the race tomorrow and indeed the next few races, if you are in a position, Franco, to help Fabio, whether you would, because, you know, they need every point. Would you help them out of a kind of team friendship, or have there been any kind of team orders? Thank you.
You mean tomorrow in the race?
Yes, in the race, yeah.
Why we are not in the battle for the championship? I ask you. We are not out of the championship battle yet, so what's the point of helping them? I was a bit frustrated when a journalist told me that if I would have respected some team orders when I was ready to make that extra effort to go for the championship. If that question represented the general thought, I wanted to twist around the general thought. Why we are not in the battle for the championship? I ask you. I took that as an extra motivation injection, and I wanted to show that I was capable of going for the championship.
Away we go, the lights go out, a brilliant start, a dream start for Taka Nakagami. But here comes Alex Rins as well. Nakagami will lead into turn one. A brilliant start for the LCR Ran, but he's wide. Nakagami leads from Morbidelli and Alex Rins. Oh, Nakagami! He's gone! He's blown it! Oh, his dreams have gone already! So look at Joan Mir. Mir's passed Fabio Quartararo. A brilliant start from 12th on the grid. He's up to 5th, the championship leader. There's Morbidelli. Everything A-OK so far, but Rins will be desperate to get through at him, given that he's got that soft front tyre on. Look at this, Morbidelli poised to close within 22 points of Joan Mir if you threw the checkered flag right now. That's Fabio Quartararo, who must have been coming into Aragon thinking it was going to be a pretty good couple of weeks. Right now, he's struggling. He's in 7th place. Frankie, you can relax. You definitely can relax. This has been a masterclass from Morbidelli in Motorland. A brilliant win, his 2nd of the season. The number 21 does it, and 2 Suzukis on the podium again. Stunning success for Morbidelli, his 2nd win of the season. Look at the championship, 32 points, covering 6 riders with 3 races to go.
I was definitely back in the game, and after Teruel, I was believing in the championship at 150%.
At that point, when he won like he won in Aragon, that's when I spoke to Wilco and I said he's a contender, because the way he rode that race, the way he won that race was amazing.
Okay, I know my situation. I know that I'm a satellite rider. I know that I don't have the latest spec of bike, but I needed to keep believing that I was gonna win the championship, that I was gonna make good results.
8th place for Fabio Quartararo. Can you believe it now? That means 6 of his last 8 finishes have been outside the top 6. It's been a pretty forgettable 7 days here in Aragon for the former World Championship leader.
The double races in Aragon, we have been 2 weeks there and 0 improvement. We see that something was going wrong, totally wrong for the 2020 bike, that we feel we have no feeling. We were totally lost, and unfortunately we couldn't fight for anything.
The Suzuki became more and more stable, basically, on performance and also be on the podium with Joan.
I always considered Suzuki as a strong team and very strong riders.
And from mid-championship to the end, they just make unbelievable job. The last race is almost every time double podium, or at least one of the Suzuki bike on the podium.
There's only one place very important in this championship, and that's the first place. And if you're second, third, or fourth, or fifth, that doesn't matter so much anymore.
Usually after the session, I come here, I get undressed, and I change myself, and I do some bicycle just to relax after the practice. I try to see how did I go, with which tire, and how much I was able to maintain a good lap time. And I check out what the other guys are doing, with which tire, and how their pace, their general pace. So yeah, I try to dig a little bit deeper into the practice.
Frankie go hard, man.
Huh?
Frankie go hard.
Is that good or not?
He's the only one.
He's the only one?
Yeah. Everything is possible at this moment.
Yeah. Oh, I've never been so nervous, man.
Here is the cool and calm, fabulous Franco. We're ready to go here in Valencia for the Grand Prix of Europe. 27 laps coming up. We look to the lights, and away we go. A good start there from Polisbagro on pole position, and Joan Mir got away well also. So did Nakagami, and it's a head-to-head here for turn one. Rins can't get through. Polisbagro lead. Oh, someone's gone down.
Somebody's
Who
gone down
is
there.
that? Who is that?
It's Quattararo.
Fabio Quattararo's gone down.
Oh! Fabio unleashed.
Knew it.
Fabio Quattararo's World Championship dreams in tatters on the first lap in Valencia. Head in hands for Razlan Razali and Johan Stigefeld. Was that the day, was that the moment when Fabio Quattararo surrendered? It's another place lost for Franco Morbidelli. It gets worse for Yamaha. Morbidelli going backwards. Fabio Quattararo trying to recover from his early drama, crashing. Joan Mir, who wins here in Valencia. Fabio Quattararo's World Championship looks like it has all but ended here today.
I was very, very upset. So we called everybody for a meeting after the race. You know, we were very hard, we were very frustrated, we were upset because we practically give the championship to Suzuki. You know, we did not fight. That's the most upsetting part, is that we did not fight for the championship.
It's clear that, that at that point we saw that cherry on the big cake was rolling off, and we couldn't find it anymore.
I personally sat down in the technical meetings for the first time, you know, just to understand what's wrong.
You ain't over until the fat lady sing, okay? Nothing to lose now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We said that, you know, let's forget about the World Championship. Let's focus on Valencia 2 race. You know, let's try to get the win. Deny Suzuki the chance to celebrate. You know, let's take it to the last race.
Has been a tough weekend, and we will try many things. So we have a plan for tomorrow morning that more than ever I really looking forward, because the team have quite a clear idea, and really looking forward to go to bed early, wake up early, and wake as late as possible to arrive in the warm-up in a short time. But yeah, not so nervous, because at the end we struggle and we have really nothing to lose for this race. Will be interesting to see the first corner, that actually I will brake as late as possible, and maybe he don't want to take a lot of risks. So I think it's important to try to keep him behind and try to, yeah, at least bring the title chance to Portimao. If it's not for me, it's at least for everybody. But of course, I'm really looking forward for the warm-up tomorrow, like I say, to make a step and try to really fight for what we deserve.
This is still a possibility, yeah? And this one also. Well, 20.
It's still possibility, but they shouldn't achieve any point in the next two races, and we should
Who?
achieve Suzuki.
They shouldn't. They might.
And we should achieve all the points almost.
We should.
If possible.
Lights out in Valencia. Good start there from Franco Morbidelli, but here comes Jack Miller on the Ducati, and surely he will lead. Good start also from Paul Espargaro on the second row. Miller leads into turn one. Good start, but he's wide. He's wide. Miller's gone well wide. It was an excellent start by Alex Rins on the Suzuki. He's already got quite clear of Joan Mir, who's been picked up as Quattararo's just gone to the car park. Fabio Quattararo, an early disaster for him. He was out on the first lap last weekend with a crash at turn 8, and he's dropped to dead last, running well wide at turn 2. Oh, he's down, and that's it, it's over. Wow. It's completely over now. It's been an absolute nightmare. No other words for it for Fabio Quattararo. From top of the world in Jerez to rock bottom in Valencia. Come back stronger next year and hope that Yamaha can put a more competitive M1 underneath him when he moves to the factory team next year.
I was pretty sure with the 2 wins in Jerez and what we had in front of us that we could really be in the top until the end.
There is one moment where you need to say, okay, I have the pace to finish 8 or 9. And in my head I was like, no, I want to finish in the podium, but was not possible.
A lot of expectation and pressure from last year for him to do well, and he needs to show his worth, you know, as a young rider to try and win his first championship.
Honestly, the last weeks I've not slept a lot.
He's the most affected, but I believe now he has accepted the situation. He's matured in that sense.
I've learned a lot in these 2 years, as a rider and as a person.
We can thank Fabio for doing that for us, but at the same time, we are extremely happy that Frankie have caught up this year. So we have both riders that perform exceptionally well.
We start the final lap of the race here in Valencia. Here comes Jack Miller. He's coming through like a rocket, and he leads. Can he get the bike stopped into turn 1? With the wind behind him and a bit of slipstream as well, he runs in wide. Can he hold it? Morbidelli's got the inside line for turn 2, but Miller leaves his braking extra late. No, Morbidelli pinches it back. On the cut back, that was lovely. Morbidelli then is saying, I'm not giving this one up just yet. Miller, will he have a look into turn 4? You bet he will. Up the inside he goes. Morbidelli at turn 5. There was no room there, but he finds room. Brilliant. How aggressive was that from Franco Morbidelli? That was a clever defensive move from Franco Morbidelli into turn 11, and Jack's now got to somehow find any time at all. I don't think he's close enough. Mir's on the brink of the MotoGP World Championship. It's going to be a drag to the line for the race win. Who will take it out of the last corner? Here comes Miller in the slipstream. He needs some close enough. He's not. Morbidelli wins in Valencia.
With Frankie, it's been opposite. It turned out to be an incredible year and very strong year, end of the year.
Nobody really rated him, you know, but he was the most consistent rider, but unfortunately he was hit by technical problems, accident in Austria, which affected him, but after that he was consistent.
Feels more like a lost occasion than a gained occasion, because I don't like too much second place, but if I look at the performance that I've had in the championship, then I definitely have to be happy.
It was a wonderful weekend. It was a wonderful year. We worked very well together. Every one of you, each and every one of you, did great, I think.
Tell us how fucking happy you are.
I am.
There is your 2020 MotoGP World Champion for the first time in 20 long years for the factory Suzuki team. 23-year-old Joan Mir, the emotions, the tears pouring out. He is 2020 MotoGP World Champion, 7th place in Valencia, and he's done it.
First of all, hearty congratulations to Davide of Suzuki and Joan Mir. I think they've done a fantastic job. Nobody can be as consistent as Suzuki. I think they've done extremely well. They deserve the championship. And how we can emulate from them is just consistency.
Everybody's so constant, and the job they did this year and last year with the team is working so well, and I think that we need to inspire from them for the future.
We accept the defeat and we come back stronger next year.
Look, I think we achieved more than what we even planned beginning of the year, so I think I give full marks to what we have done this year. Never ever we think that we're going to win or try to fight for the World Championship, never. We were close, you know, we have 6 wins, you know, I think that is more than what we can ask for in our second year, you know, so I think 100% full mark. We've done absolutely fantastic. Next year will be another defining year for the team.
Moving to factory, you know, we worked so hard with my dad when I was a child that, you know, I think we did an amazing job, and step by step we arrived.
We look forward to compete with him. We don't mind him beating us because he's in the factory, but we told him yesterday that we will beat him again next year.
You know, I never expect to make that much result. Okay, 10 pole position, 10 podium, 3 wins, so quite an amazing 2 years. Last races was not as I expected, but thanks to everybody.
We can only look forward next year. Imagine if we are good, you know, we probably will win the World Championship.
Ciao, I'm ready. See you in 2021.